I didn't start out to create a program or a training like Morning Reset to sell. I started out to help me. In my 20s, I was attracted to personal development, positive thinking. I'd sort of always been that way as an athlete. Around that same time, I had learned techniques, powerful techniques from neuro-linguistic programming, mainly anchoring and visualization. And I'd been using those in my professional life, in my life for a long time, years. And then between 2008 and 2012-ish, I found myself going through a divorce I didn't want. I lost a business and personal friendships because of that loss of business. After that, I lost two other close personal relationships. And I thought to myself, what am I missing? So I went looking for answers. And the first thing that I found was somebody that taught me how to do an active meditation. And I didn't do it all the time, but when I did, I noticed a difference. Then I found somebody that taught me about law of attraction, and I took his course and I studied that by myself for about a year. And again, remember, I'm just trying to do this for myself. But when I studied law of attraction, what I understood is that it's the baseline emotional energy that you operate from most consistently that influences your mood. So I thought to myself, what if I took the combination of the active meditation techniques and went back to my roots in neurolinguistic programming and started visualizing and anchoring these higher energy emotional frequencies, if you will, like love and appreciation and prosperity and abundance, everything everybody wants, joy, happiness, but took it to the point where I actually calibrated my body to those energies, to those frequencies. So I started doing that. And again, it's all on my own. And then I attracted a connection to a local law of attraction group here. And I started attending their meetings. And about 8 months in, we were at a potluck dinner, and one of the facilitators came up to me and said, Drew, what are you doing? Because I've been teaching this for over a decade and I've never seen anybody catch it as fast as you are. So I told him, well, here's what I did. I took the basics of this active meditation that I had learned and combined it with bringing in and calibrating to these higher energy emotions and rehearsing them every morning. I'd get up and do my thing. And he said to me, that sounds powerful. When you're ready to teach that, let us know. And I said, okay, I'm never going to teach any of this. I'm an entrepreneur, because at that time it was a really spiritual driven law of attraction group. Anyway, then I met and took a course on energy work, things like grounding from a world renowned energy healer. And that law of attraction group then introduced me to Abraham. And at the time I was driving for Lyft, and every time in between rides, all I would do was listen to Abraham stuff. It was just really sinking in. It was really anchoring in that the emotions are the key. And so I kept working at that. And then around 2020, I thought to myself, if I could find somebody that could generate sounds, because people have been asking me to teach my techniques to them, and I had been, but I thought if we could get sounds behind the techniques, that activated alpha, theta, delta, and gamma brainwave activity while people are learning the skill of calibrating their bodies to these emotional energies, then they would operate more consistently in those emotional states. So it took about 6 months. We put it together. That's exactly what we've got now. It's all timed out very specifically based on where I'm walking you through, what process I'm walking you through. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to think anything. You just put the earbuds on and let the nervous system do its thing. Because over time, what's happening is that the nervous system is, with these emotional energies, you're building your baseline state because you're emotionally rehearsing appreciation and love after grounding and building a stable foundation. And that's what I'm seeing everywhere. The baseline state, the people that are using this on a daily basis, the baseline state is changing and changing fast. So if you're interested in having more daily experiences that aren't as draining, Morning Reset is the perfect tool for you. So I hope you go check it out. Peace.